had forgotten all about the tarot, but the tarot didn't forget about me. This is the story of how Martha the gypsy came into my life, taught me the tarot, and just as suddenly disappeared. After she had taught me the tarot, I dabbled with it for a short while. I taught some people how to do the tarot, and then it went into cold storage. I got into the line of filmmaking, and for years, actually almost 15 years, the tarot was completely forgotten as I got so engrossed into making films for television. My forte became women and children, and I traveled across the country filming serials, telefilms, and even documentaries. Some of my documentaries were award winning, some were shown internationally on televisions, and I thought my journey was so beautiful and interesting that this was it. And then, 3 o'clock in the night, I get a telephone from my office saying that it's all over. The staff there told me that there was a devastating fire in the office and they had just narrowly escaped their lives. I was shocked, to put it mildly. As we went there, we saw the entire office in flames. I went through the 5 stages of grief that we all go through, supposedly, at the death of a loved one. 5 days and 5 nights I went through these 5 stages of grief. At first, there was denial, disbelief, anger, then bargaining with the gods, saying that if I did anything wrong, please correct my life. I will do whatever you want me to do. And then acceptance. After the acceptance had set in, and I was sorting through the debris, you won't believe what happened. I still get goosebumps when I think of it. From amongst the ashes, this cardboard box of the tarot cards that Martha had given me fell down. Untouched, unburned, not even a mark on them. And as I was picking them up, a voice in my head tells me, now go professional. That was the start of another journey altogether. I did not advertise, I just picked up the cards and it all came back to me just as I had left it. I started doing the tarot for friends and word of mouth, it spread and my clientele grew. I taught a few people again, and as I had been handed a pack of cards, I gave them a pack of cards too. Is that the end of the journey? No. What happens is, life starts on synchronicity if you enjoy what you are doing. Bit by bit, step by step, I was shown new ways. I used to open the internet and I used to find something which would enhance my tarot card reading. So I went into theta healing. I became a practitioner of that. In my meditation, I was shown the Akashic records. But that is a beautiful story in itself, so powerful, for another day. I learned theta healing. I learned NLP, neuro-linguistic programming. I became a practitioner of NLP, and I was taught the Akashic healing by being taken myself to the Akashic records. That is when I understood exactly what my life was going to be all about. But the choices were mine, as I always tell you. I could have ignored it, or I could have picked it up like I did. So, in my pack grew tarot card reading and NLP, Akashic records, theta healing. I went into past life regression also. I do that for myself. I don't do it for other people. But this started me on a journey that has no turning back. Alongside with this, I became an author. I realized through the tarot how much potential I had and what all I could give to the world. I became an author. In a year's time, I had written or compiled my book of poems, which I had forgotten all about, and One Soul, Many Lives was the result. There's more to come, but for another day.